Hi guys, it's Monday, May 10, 2021. I'm starting the workout with one pull-up. I like to start my workouts with a pull-up. It just gets everything awake and ready to go. My legs, my knees are a little bit sore from all the activities I've been doing over the last few days. They need a little additional recovery. Also haven't been doing a lot of vertical pulls. So gonna make the best of both and spend a little more time and energy on these. Okay, so using double kettlebells hooked into the feet and with straight legs. This is sort of like a deadlift version of the pull-up. And yes, it can be done with a belt or a dumbbell held between the thighs, but I like to do it like this. Number one, I use those kettlebells to get me up to the bar because it's kind of high above my head, but also the dorsiflexion and the strengthening of that function in the ankles through the tibialis anteriors on the lateral or outer surface of your shin bone. Those are important. If you go to YouTube, there's a guy, the knees over toes guy. I highly recommend you check out his channel. I wish I could remember his name, but he's brilliant nonetheless. Knees over toes guy. Okay, I'm also short on time. It's a little later in the day. I got a lot of other things to do this evening, so I'm just having fun today. I'm doing a few pull-ups with kettlebells hung off my feet because I'm too lazy to get my belt. And also there have been questions about how to use kettlebells to simulate the effects of a club bell. And this is one alternative to the club bell that requires the attributes of moving the club, but you can do it with a relatively light, in this case 12 kilo kettlebell. The axial loading of the vertical loading of right here, so that bottoms up position stacks that weight vertically into whatever levers you're trying to use, and it just makes the weight many times more difficult both to balance and to move. So it looks like an arm and leg or a lot of limbs going on, but this is a core integration exercise, very strong one. So snatching the bell in the bottoms up position overhead and then catching it, I'm using my entire body to decelerate that bell. I don't have enough arm strength, nor do I have the distance or the time to properly slow that bell down. So I'm using everything, which is what I want to do. I like global or full body exercises. I'm sure you've noticed that. So, all right, I'm going to switch to the other side. I'm going to face down slope for this one. The plantar flexed angle in the ankles helps me move in upstream from that. My left wrist is a little compromised. I think I'm a little bone on bone there. So in certain cases, you might notice I'm a little more, there's a lot more adjustments going on because literally those little carpal bones, they sometimes shift like little dice as I'm doing certain movements, especially when I go overhead. So those felt pretty good, but the initial reps are a little bit shaky. Okay, and then as the evening progressed, just a few minutes later, that beautiful rainbow just kind of came out. It was already in the makes before, but it really looked nice when I was done with a kettlebell. So I just happened to have a 15-pound club bell, busted it out. Anyway, I want to thank all of you for watching. Have a great day or evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.